What's up everyone, and welcome to a very special video I have for you all today. So I asked some of my fellow YouTubers to help me out with a Q&A video to celebrate 40 subscribers on this channel. Woo! Thank you all for the support you've given me. I'm sorry my channel has been a little slow lately, just haven't been able to edit much recently. I've got like 10 videos for you guys lined up though, so stay tuned. Anyway, let's get to some of these questions that these beautiful people worked so hard for me to have on this video. Another Geek 123 asked, what movies are you looking forward to this year? So there's a few movies that I'm excited for. There's a couple like Wonder Woman that's coming out. I'm excited for that one. That'll be good, I'm sure. A Quiet Place 2, absolutely. A Quiet Place, oh man, that's one of my favorite movies. That was such a good job by them. The sounds, everything, oh man, it was great. I really want the Sonic movie to be good. I want it to be good. I want to like that movie, but we'll just see how that goes. We all know how that went. And of course, Morbius. I am very excited for Morbius because they just released the trailer by this time of you guys seeing this video. And oh my god, it looks fantastic. I'm so excited for Morbius. It's going to be cool. Vangelina Skov asked, worst and best games of 2019. Honestly, I agree with these two answers that were given. I don't know about Battlefield because I didn't play Battlefield. I loved Battlefield 4 and Battlefield 3. And so when they released Battlefield 5 and all that, it just didn't seem like it didn't seem like anything different really. It didn't seem like there was any incentive for me to play. I don't know. I just didn't really care for the newer Battlefields. But, I mean, if you like the Battlefields, they don't look bad. They just don't look different, if that makes sense. It looks like they went backwards instead of forwards. But that's here nor there. I absolutely agree with God of War and Spider-Man for the best games of the year. I absolutely love Spider-Man. It was my third top played game aside from Destiny and Apex. And that's only because I am working to 100% it. Apparently, there's a few things I haven't done to 100% it, so I'm working on that. And God of War, I haven't necessarily played it myself. I did for a little bit. I shouldn't say that. I did for a little bit. But I watched Jacksepticeye play it, and that was the best playthrough I've ever watched of anybody, really, to be honest with you. God of War, that was fantastic. That was the greatest story in 2019 to me, besides obviously Spider-Man. But I would put God of War over Spider-Man if I had played it. I'm not gonna put it above Spider-Man just because I haven't played God of War. Now, if I played like 10 minutes or something like that, then yes, I'd put God of War above Spider-Man. But again, guys, I've only touched it for like a few minutes. So those are some great games. Worst game of 2019. Whew, that's a tough one. Fortnite. No, I don't mean that. I really don't know. Hold on. I just reminded myself of the worst game of 2019. And that is, in fact, unfortunately, Anthem. I wanted to like Anthem so bad. It looked like a super fun game. And I could not like it for the life of me. I don't know what it was, man. It just, like, even when I was watching people play it, it wasn't interesting. And that's never happened when watching a game before. Sometimes I'll be super tired and I'll just start to fall asleep. But it's not because the game's not interesting. It's just because I'm tired. But, like, I would watch Mr. Fruit and his friends and all play Anthem. And I absolutely love their videos no matter what they're playing. But, wow, was Anthem boring. And when I played the beta, I had zero fun and zero incentive. There were some good things about the game, don't get me wrong. It was cool to fly around, but, okay, so I take that back. I didn't have zero fun. I had 2% fun. It wasn't good. It just, oh man, that game was such a disappointment. And it could have been like a Destiny level competitor to games, but it was just not. I don't know what happened. I don't know if it was some, EA horror story like it always is, like with Battlefront 2. But that was bad. Delvato909 says, "How are you so cool?" It's because I take notes from you, brother. That's why I'm so cool. Zendasian asks, "How is your editing so good?" Again, I learned from you. No, I really, this is one of those questions I actually didn't really think I'd going to put too much thought into and just kind of answer funny like I did Delvato. But like, honestly, I don't even consider my editing good, to be honest. I know people say my editing is good, and some people even said it's great. Honestly, I don't see it as good because where I want to be compared to where I am is where, I always want to grow, obviously. If you don't want to grow in life, then you've got to figure out some stuff, because if you don't want to even grow in life and to become better, then what are you doing? You need to find that thing that wants to make you be better and make you progress more and be the best version of you. So thank you for Sendation for being very nice about my editing, and thank you to all the questions so far. But really, that question would kind of hit me, and I didn't even realize how it was going to hit me. But honestly, I don't consider my editing good, and I'm not trying to be humble. I'm just explaining to you guys how I feel about my editing as far as where I want to be, and where I am right now. But thank you, Zendasian. I really appreciate that. Sir Mr. Mystery 40 asks, "If a person is born deaf, in what language do they think in?" How am I supposed to have the questions to this? I don't know everything about life. What the crap is this question? Seriously though, that is a interesting question. Yeah, I guess I would assume they would think in sign language, because if they're deaf, they probably learn sign language, so they probably think in sign language. They probably think like, okay, I know this hand signal means this. Maybe? I have no idea. That's an interesting question there, Sir Mr. Mystery. Sir Cthulhu asks, "Did you know that Raid Shadow Legends is one of the most ambitious RPG projects of 2019? No, Cthulhu, I didn't know that. Thanks for telling me about that. Yeah, if you guys haven't heard of Raid Shadow Legends, it's the most ambitious. Alright, time for some super rapid fire questions from cause why not? What is your current setup? What is your dream setup? Who's your biggest inspiration? How long have you known? Oh, wait, what? How long have you watched them for? What is your favorite game this year so far? What's your favorite game of all time? Any games that have left a mark on you? What are your goals for your channel this year? What do you hope for by 2021? How old were you when you discovered YouTube? Did you ever think you would have a channel like you do now? Also, do you like cheese?" Okay, here we go. I'm going to answer as fast as possible. Oh God. I have an AMD Ryzen 7 1700 8-core processor, 3 GHz, NVIDIA GeForce GTX 770. I pretty much have my dream setup, but the fact that I have a 770 is kind of bad. I want an NVIDIA 2080 Ti with ray tracing because that would be super dope. My biggest inspiration for YouTube was Markiplier because I watched him since 2013. I was going through a bad time and he really helped me through some stuff. My favorite game of the year was Spider-Man. I don't really have a favorite game of all time. I have a favorite series of all time. I really like the Batman Arkham series. Those were the best games and they were so good. I really enjoyed them games. The games that really left a mark at me kind of actually run into with the show. I used to watch Naruto when I was a little boy, about 12 years old, 10 years old, when it first came out on Adult Swim, and I had followed the series all the way up until it finished. So getting to see it finished in the anime, in the manga, and in the games, that was super neat to me, and I will never forget that time when I finally finished Naruto Shippuden 4, and it was great. My goals for the channel this year are at least to try and get to 100 subs. I really more want to focus on uploading more because I only got 27 uploads, and it's kind of crazy, but I want to get to at least to 100 uploads, and I would love to do that and achieve that goal. What I hope for by 2021 is to hopefully get pregnant with my wife, and also I'm very hopeful for that, not just my channel, but actually me myself have an impact on people's lives and help them in any situation that I can and hopefully make their day better. I was about 12 years old when I discovered YouTube, or however, whatever age I said that I started watching Markiplier, because that was the first YouTuber I actually did start watching and enjoyed. Did I ever think I had a channel like now? No, really. It was more a dream, and it was something I really wanted to do for fun because I really enjoyed watching people do it, so I thought, why not do it myself? I think that would be a fun idea. And I really wanted to be that person that Markiplier was for me, and I really wanted to help people, and I really wanted them to enjoy my channel enough to where it would help them throughout their day and make their day happy. And finally, the last question. Do you like cheese? It depends on what kind of cheese you're talking about. Are you talking about Gouda, Parmesan, Romano, cheddar, mild cheddar, sharp cheddar, American, White American, Pepper Jack, Monterey Jack, Colby Jack, fancy name Jesus, Asiago. Yes, I love cheese. Pizza is my favorite food. So yes, cheese is a must for me. Thank you, Ree, for all those questions. That was crazy. I had fun recording that, to be honest with you. K-Bay asks, who do you prefer, me or RTB prime time? I'm going to plead the fifth on this one, KB. I'm sorry, but I don't feel comfortable answering this question. QBG asks, what's one video game that you would never get tired of playing? Destiny 2. I have no idea why, but I went and looked back on my PlayStation hours, and I had put in a embarrassing amount of time. I put 333 hours into Destiny 2 alone. And you guys know how I said Spider-Man was my favorite game of 2019? I've only put 24 hours into that game. If that says anything about how much I play Destiny. So really Destiny. It's a grind. It does feel kind of grindy every now and then, but I also don't play 24/7. Like, this isn't the only game I play. So when I come on here to play, I don't feel like most people do, as far as like there's no incentive, because people who play this all the time, I get that. Because there is no incentive if you play constantly. Like, if you play for an hour a day, you have the incentive to complete your bounties and get XP to get rewards. But if you play this hardcore, like 8 hours a day or something like that, there's really no point in playing Destiny 2 right now, except for this new puzzle that came out, which was been pretty cool to see the community together and build. And it was nice. It was cool. It's still going on, actually. So hopefully they'll figure that out. It'll be neat to see. But anyway, so I see there's a couple more serious questions. So I'm going to start those now. This should be fun. Vangelina Skov asks, biggest regret of 2019. Whew. That's a big question. My biggest regret of 2019 would probably not spending time with my family as much as possible, but that one's hard for me to do because I work shift work, and I work 6 days straight, and then I'm off 4 days. So it's kind of hard to land on a day where family isn't busy, and I mean family as in my wife, immediate family that isn't close. But it's hard because they're over an hour away. And even my family and her family are 20 to 45 minutes away. So going to see them often is kind of still kind of rough, especially when my wife works early hours Monday through Thursday. So, but I mean, that's probably my biggest regret, just because I don't really have control over that as far as my scheduling goes. And again, planning stuff like that with this crazy schedule I have, it's just non-existent pretty much. And then you had another question. What games are you most looking forward to in 2020? Cyberpunk 2077 and the Final Fantasy VII remake. Absolutely. And I think Halo... No, that's 2021, I believe. Yeah, Halo Infinite's not coming out to 2021. What am I thinking? But those games, by far, I'm most excited about. 2077 and Final Fantasy VII remake. Those are going to be some good games, I can tell. QBG asks, again, what do you think your purpose in life is? Wow, what a deep question. That's a good question, though, because most people like me, I don't actually think about that kind of stuff. Unfortunately, that's kind of sad. I should probably think about that more. My one purpose, and I hope I don't offend anybody by saying this, but I am, if you guys don't know, if you haven't watched my videos and stayed to the end, like to the very end, I should say, sorry. I am a Christian, so my biggest purpose in life is trying to just shine my light to people that don't believe in Jesus. And I hope I don't offend anybody, and I hope me being a Christian doesn't deter you away from my channel, because my channel is for everybody. It's not just for Christians. I am a gamer who happens to be Christian, just like NF said one time. He said he's a rapper that just happens to be Christian. And that's me. I'm here for everybody. If you want to talk to me and it's not about religion, I'll talk to you all day. I'll be there for you. So don't take me being Christian, please, as a negative annotation. I know Christians have a bad name for themselves, and I don't want to be the typical Christian, if that makes sense. So my purpose in life, I know I have a career and I know I have family, but my calling in life is to witness to people, is to tell people about the love of Jesus. My biggest thing right now, what I'm trying to get for, is be in a place in my life where I can tell someone about the love of Jesus, where I can feel the love of Jesus, the way I can explain it to people and give them hope, and to be able to just tell them about God and Jesus and them just feel the love of Christ on them. That is my purpose in life. Now, my career and all that other stuff, I have no idea. That's why I'm doing YouTube, because I'm doing it for fun. I'm doing something I love, and I don't think God would have placed me in the position to be able to do this channel if it wasn't for a good reason. And again, please don't be offended by that question, or my answer, I should say, because I love all of you guys so very much, and I'd hate to see you guys leave just because of my belief system. K-Bay also asks, if you could do anything in the world, what would you do? Oh man, absolutely travel, hands down. I love going to places. I love seeing new things, traveling. Absolutely. I would love to just live off of being able to travel. That would be sick. What made you start YouTube in the first place? I kind of answered this in the other question, but pretty much I want to be that person for somebody that their day just makes them cheer up, or it just makes their week, whatever, getting to see one of my videos. I want to be that emotional support for somebody. I want to be there for people that enjoy watching my videos. Maybe they're having a rough day and they watch one of my videos and it just get all their cares in the world go away. I really want to be that for somebody, because I know I needed that at one point in my life. And I just needed, like I said, I just needed that in my life, and I really enjoyed it. Okay, so to explain the beginning part where he says no problem, it's because I had already said thank you on the Discord for them asking questions, but I forgot these two questions, and I'm sorry, Delvado. All right, who's your favorite sports team? Okay, so I used to pay attention to NFL a lot, and when I paid attention to NFL, I like the Miami Dolphins. I don't really pay attention to football much anymore. I pay more attention to college than anything now, and I'm a Florida State fan. Yeah, it was rough this past year. I'm not gonna lie. I saw too many memes of "we suck again" on Facebook and everything about FSU football. But yeah, that's my favorite sports team is FSU. That's the one I can actually genuinely say I pay attention to and know a few of the players and everything. If you could go into the past or future, would you be a dinosaur or robot? That depends. It depends on what dinosaur and robot you're talking about. Because I could be a little Dilosaur, and that'd be kind of legit, you know? But if I was like one of them ones that had the thing from here, I'll put the picture because I don't know how to describe it, but they shot the ink at that dude and killed him. I wouldn't want to be one of those guys, to be honest with you. That would be weird. Or a slow herbivore that couldn't defend itself. I wouldn't want to do that. But I also don't want to be a robot that eradicates the humans off the face of the planet. So that one's more of a toss-up. It depends, really. What kind of dinosaur? If I'm going to be a T-Rex, shoot, yeah, I'm going to be a T-Rex. If I'm going to be a robot like Alf, from, not Alf, what is his name? I was close, it was Alpha. I don't know why I thought it was Alpha. If I was Alpha from Power Rangers, I would sure be a robot, because that would be sick to be able to help the Power Rangers out in all their missions. So, that was the last question. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Next time, we'll get some comments to ask some questions, and I'll mix it in with, the Discord. I wanted to go ahead and get this video done because I haven't done a video recently, and you guys deserve a video. You guys have stuck with me for this long. You guys deserve a video. It's almost a year of my channel. I've only uploaded 27 videos. It's pretty sad. I mean, it's not sad. I just haven't had time to edit, and I'm sorry. I've got a life, you know, and people say don't burn yourself out on this. So I'm trying my best not to burn myself out because I keep wanting to do this. And if I burn myself out, I'm not going to want to do these videos. and I don't want to be like that. Again, hope you guys enjoyed the video. This was really fun to do. I had a great time recording this. Go be a blessing to somebody, and I hope you all have a fantastic day.